Welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, with me. Yeah, my HR manager.
Hello.
Ooh, you like to be on camera, girl? Like to be on camera?
I am also here.
Yeah.
I too am in this episode.
Oh man, we have a great show ready for you. We got 4 rounds of OP TCG, OP13 TCG content coming your way.
Just a bit longer. Just a bit longer and we're out of this. Just a bit longer and we're out of this.
And speaking of, tomorrow we will be going live in the studio at LifeLink Games. If anyone knows anything about audio, I implore you, please help me figure out why that static, what do you call that? What do you call that feedback? What is that? I showed it to you today before we started. Like,
white noise?
The white noise. How do I get rid of the white noise that's in the studio? If
you turn off the mic.
That might be the only way to do it, honestly. I just put the music in the background and you guys can just like comment in there before you. I don't know how to get rid of the white noise that comes in the studio, guys. I started listening to some of the back feeds and it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. I like these. Another reason why I like these better. We can kind of control the audio until it goes rogue.
Yeah, but we can't do a pre-release here.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't. But we will be going live with the pre-release, and we will have 2 packs. Do you want to pick up the pre-release packs?
Oh,
for the giveaway for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow. We have 2 more packs already put aside.
We're still doing 13 for it.
Well, it's until the community box is done. Okay. That's the way we do it.
You're the pre-release packs.
So just so everyone's tracking,
I'm slapping them. So if it's the manga, it's gonna lose value.
There are 4 packs left. That means 2 more recordings after.
6.
Yeah, because of tomorrow's. Yeah. We have 4 packs in the community box. 2 going out tomorrow for our live stream that we will be feeding you with the new OP14 EBO4 combined set. It'll be me and Porter building our decks on camera, and we'll be, of course, having myself out there. Meta plays pre-release already. Yeah, it's pre-release already. We're finally into a new meta where Mihawk
already.
Boa.
It should have been sooner.
You're not wrong. This honestly, Mito, the amount of people that just kind of quit the game because it was just. It has been a weird format.
This has been a miserable format.
We've just been blessed with a great community that said, you know what? How about the top 3 just don't play? And Mito, yes, it does go by fast. And it will be going pretty rapid pace because next month we're going to be getting EBO3.
Yep.
And then, of course, getting closer to the April simultaneous release where we're slightly ahead by just like, what, a week, I think? We're slightly ahead, I guess. When we meet up in April, we're going to be in tandem with the East, and we're going to have single set releases with the parsed release set in window, so we can finally kind of take some breathers. Because for the last year at least in One Piece, we've been getting hammered with new product, trying to get us caught up in that timeline. And I'll be looking forward to it. Trust me, as a guy who plays multiple TCGs, I'm going to be definitely looking forward to them slowing down a bit so I can afford maybe more than 2 boxes, because as it is, I can't barely afford the games that I'm playing in. One for you guys in the community box, and then 1 for myself. And that's usually how I play some of these games. And then the rest of it, because I have this amazing community, I'll be able to build Sabo. I'm building Sabo next season. Sorry, Law. I know you're the newest leader, but I'm with you, bro. I don't think we can make Law work. Is Nefertari Vivi in the next one?
Vivi will be EBO3 in February.
Okay, so February I'll have Vivi. I'll have Vivi to switch over to.
Okay, you will need some cards from 14.
Okay.
Some of the blue cards.
All right, I'll be keeping my eye out for those. So I will be switching over to Nefertari Vivi for the newest leader. But next set, Sabo Black Red is going to be my new leader of choice for the meta as the games that I can play, because we will be having our championship series kicking off here in a couple weeks. Stay tuned for that. We can't wait to get another awesome championship series going where everyone competes for their chance to win some massive prizings, mats, tokens in their likeness, the championship mat, and all the extra prizes, that little medal we give at the cross, and of course other prizing to be determined. We'll find out what we can give away for packs and other prizing, and potentially, if available, maybe even a manga for first place. You might be the only manga winner from this thing. Based on how prices are going, we could justify it back when it was like $300-400 for a manga. I don't think LifeLink can justify, unless we have 80 people in the league, justifying a $3,000-4,000 manga. So,
and there are still other cheaper manga out there.
We'll see what we can pick up. If we have it on hand and we can pick it up and it's affordable, we'll see if we can get into it. But it's got to be equivalent to how much money, of course, we can bring into it. We don't want to just be giving away a $4,000 card for a $400 tournament. Mito says, my wallet set can't take it anymore. Yeah, Mito, you're right. It's hurting, it's crying, please calm down. And this month I didn't get any letter, because we have the release of OP14, EBO4 combined. We have the release of the new Gundam set with the new starter decks coming out. We've got 2 sets that I have to invest in because I'm getting ready to practice for Nationals with Evangelion and the Sword Art Online Volume 2. We have the new set that's dropping for Magic the Gathering in the, what is it called? Like next week, we're going to be doing the pre-release for Magic for the new Lorwyn set that's dropping here, in the universe set that I've been super excited to get into. And of course, we have the new set for Riftbound. Figured it out. Riftbound will be coming out in the next month. So my wallet is killing me, and I still have to pay for a trip out to Vegas on Valentine's Day, so I can play my chances at Union Arena. And this man can get qualified in One Piece and hopefully take home the trophy for One Piece. Yeah?
Potentially.
It's always there. You can't win if you don't try.
Lucky enough.
That too. I mean, there's a lot of luck.
At work today, I broke 3 panels of glass. They weren't mirrors, but...
That's thank God.
So, I don't know how that converts. I mean, they're kind of reflective, but...
I don't think that's right. Lorwyn, yes, thank you, Mito Place. I appreciate the save there. But yeah, that is. We have a lot of new sets coming out for all the card games I have right now in the same month and time period. Super looking forward to some of them. We'll see. We'll see how they play out. I think it's gonna be a great month, a great content with a lot of new stuff. I am definitely looking forward to the One Piece reiteration because the new decks look super fun, and I can't wait to cover some new spicy decks with some new game styles in a very, very, very diverse format. All right, let's get into the deck list. So starting off with Camden's Lim deck. Camden versus Marcus, who came back to help out with the promo packs to make sure that everyone can get some copies of these coveted promo packs that we talked about earlier. But we have Lim, character that has a on play where all your characters come to play rested. And you have an ability where you can rest 3 of your Dawn cards and add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck while being able to play an Odyssey type character with 5 or less from your hand. Of course, rested. Card that heavily leans on the 1 cost that allows you to restand itself or other cards, and allows you to also enable a lot of the abilities that require having 2 or more rested characters to activate. The 2 costs that gives you a blocker, and in turn, if you have 2 or more rested Odyssey characters, you can set this character as active. So maybe you swing with a 0, but really it's a nice little blocker.
I mean, it's going to come and play rested, so...
Oh, to restand itself, yes. Sorry, thank you. Yep. And Nami, on play if you have 2 or more Odyssey type characters. Up to 1 of your opponent's rested Dawn cards will not become active. This can be extremely effective in cards that require 10 Dawn turns. I've seen you play similar effects with this. Not this card necessarily, but with locking Dawn to put people off their curves. Very effective strategy. Of course, we've got the rest of the group with the Limbs getting into the Odyssey cards with Ido. If you have 2 or more Odyssey characters...
It's a 2K, that's the only reason this card's played.
And beautiful. Beautiful art. You have the Portgusty Ace that has on play if you have 2 or more rested characters, and up to 1 of your opponent's characters with the cost of 6 or less become rested, right? Yep. Yeah, you rest it. Sabo. When attacking once per turn, if you have 3 or more rested characters, draw cards. So a nice little draw engine for the deck. You have the blocker that can restand itself, super strong, enabling a nice little 6k or some Dawn added to it to restand and keep the block. Very effective, very strong card. And Nell, it gives you the Graceful Charity, draw 3, discard 2. You've got the Dracula Mihawk that says if you have 2 or more characters, set up to 1 of your rested Odyssey characters with the cost of 5 or less to active. I mean, you could potentially get some additional swings from the cards. And speaking of additional swings, we got a great finisher here from Roronoa Zoro. A card that needs to survive for the turn it's played, but if it does, you could potentially have some massive swings coming your way here. This thing can attack 3 turns if sequenced properly, and even have some Dawn attached to it. So it's a great board cleaner. It's a great game finisher. The only issue, you got to make sure that you can survive past the turn playing it, and you got to hope this survives the turn past playing it. Of course, we have the new 10 cost Shanks that allows you to restand all 10 of your Dawn after play, but you can't play characters from hand unless you use the ability. Yes, you can do it from effects. Just can't play it from...
You just can't pay the cost to play cards.
Yep. And leaves you opportunities for this busted defense from Judgment of Hell, down -1. Up to 2 of your opponent's leaders or character cards lose 3,000 during this turn, which is super effective, especially against the Zoro decks and the ones that have extra swings. And of course, you have the Deadman's game, which is just a nice Hody Jones
card.
with an event.
Also, Mito, what do you mean mostly running green? What purple cards are even good in this? All your Odyssey cards are green. All your engine cards are green. It's like, maybe you run 8-cost Kata Blocker. That's like the only purple card I would even see decent in this deck.
Right, because it can restand itself. Yeah. I'm with him.
Yeah,
Mito.
what purple? What purple in this deck? Besides like Judgment of Hell exactly, because it's just a good counter card. What purple do you run?
I think the purple really is just the reason
It's
they put it in there
it's
to ramp.
Yeah. It's
you
just
want to be able to ramp
to justify the ramp. Next set, they get a purple 2K that's pretty good for Odyssey, but like, other than that, why would you ever run?
Good question.
Why would you ever run like any significant amount of purple cards in this deck?
Right, and not my name. I completely agree. Lim is a very good deck. It's very fun. It's gonna be up against blue, green, Sanji, and Zoro. Tell me about the deck.
So this looks like a bit of a older.
He's not upgraded his decks for a long time.
Also, this is not the build Marcus was running.
Is it not? I took it from the last one he gave me.
Well,
So he
this
said
is
he never touched the deck, and he didn't. So I just took from the last one he gave me. But go ahead.
because he was playing the Fishman package, and I don't see a single Fishman in this deck besides Hody.
Fair enough. I can only go any word.
So almost none of the cards in this deck are actually.
Do you just want to tell us what the deck does? It's supposed to do.
Yeah. So what the leader does is, if you have a Dawn Under, on attack, you may return one of your characters with the cost of 2 or more to your hand to set one of your characters with base 7k power or less, or not with base, with 7k power or less is active. So getting additional swings off of things, also bouncing. Usually you want to run a 2-cost Searcher of some kind to be able to bounce your Searchers back. Usually you'll either see like a Fishman build, which was Marcus was running, which would go around like the 2-cost East Blue Searcher Nami, because there are a lot of East Blue Fishman cards. And then you would be able to like drop things like Vanderdecken to just be able to KO any rested character.
And it's one of the most busted
And you
Fishman
can
cards
just
out
bounce
there.
it back with leader effect too.
Do it again.
And it's just because you're getting more value off of your more swings per turn, and being able to bounce Searchers or counter back, you actually can do a lot with this deck. Very similar to GY Law in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I can probably guarantee that he is playing at least this.
Yeah.
Putting an Absolute Nightmare in a card that you definitely want to be playing if you are playing blue. Anytime your opponent asks you how many cards they have in your hand and you're playing and they have blue to them, just lie. Tell them 3.
No,
Tell
you
them
can't
3.
do that. You can't do that.
No, look. It's simple, guys. It's very simple, right? And I have to go back to this.
We already have had problems with ramping and
Automatically ramping and yeah. But listen, guys, this is how you do it. When they ask you how many cards you have in your hand, and you've got, say, 6 cards in my hand. I got 6 cards in my hand.
7.
Or 7. Yeah, all you have to do is when they ask you, and they're like, hey, how many cards you got in your hand? 3. I'm not lying. I had 3 cards in my hand. Simple as that. Easy fix. I'm just kidding. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Obviously, it's just for the joke. Makes sense to run those low cards. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Amito plays. We have, I bet you this one's in there as well. Is a finisher.
I mean, if Marcus is on the Fishman build, then probably.
You probably have the Hody Jones in here. This one's a Deadman Games that we were referencing before. The Hody Jones on a stick. This one basically allows you to rest 2 characters or 2 Dawn cards, or 1 of each of your choice. And comes in with Rush with an 8k body. So good finisher. This
You
thing
do
has
have to
always
take a
been.
life.
You have to do it, sure, if you have one. The nice thing is you can still do it without taking a life. So you just, if you don't have the life, sure. If you do, anti-starvation. But you can also finish a lot of games, and we've seen it quite a few times, especially back in the early days with Law. This man's finished quite a few games with this deck and this card. And of course,
sometimes those games were me being finished because of that, me playing that card, but
yeah, because of the no counter on it,
and also playing it at an inopportune time and taking a life when I shouldn't have.
All right, and that is going to be the deck list that I can show you, because that is apparently the wrong deck list. We'll find out what Marcus is playing right now. Not my name with a, I'm sorry, I just missed that one. Usohachi, a 2K counter? Yeah.
Ace is just Usohachi, but in archetype, and actually like a body you can swing with.
That's fair. So that is not a bad choice, but yeah, I think
it's fine, but it's not searchable really, and Ace is searchable, and it's an actual body you can swing with.
Yeah.
which just makes it better.
All right, starting off with a Nami Searcher.
Yep.
Was that in the original?
No, you saw the EBO2 Nami Searcher. This is the East Blue one that I was talking about.
Ah, okay.
Grabbing an
Arlong,
Arlong, another card
yep.
that was not in there.
I hate this card so much. So mean. Such a mean card.
Well, you just can't attack with a leader.
When you have a bad hand, that's all you could do. You gotta pass with 4 Open Dawn.
Okay, you were playing... I believe you were playing Kobe at the time.
Yeah, my hand was terrible. It was terrible.
Your deck was terrible.
Was it Kobe? Might have been Bella Betty. No, I think it was Bella Betty.
Oh, you were playing Bella Betty.
I was trying to go for a cheesy win.
No, Bella Betty was actually like tiered because that was OP11 format.
But my hand had no early game, and it just crapped out on me. And I was like, all right, there you go. Game over. Uchiha says, if this is the game I believe it is, I apologize. He was trying to play this match against me in Union Arena at the same time.
Oh, okay.
He was playing two-handed chess while going back and forth. Wow. Okay, I'm not even going to be upset. Did you see the time?
What?
12 minutes.
Okay.
I don't even know if he could really be upset. If he took Uchiha, if he took like an hour for this matchup, I'd probably be upset. But it's like 12 minutes.
Okay, leader can't attack now because of Arlong. We played it off of a Mihawk. Now we're going to swing 6, probably bounce the Mihawk back, restand the Arlong.
Okay.
So now the Arlong can't be attacked into, and we're swinging into the character. You always do want to starve Lim. You don't want him to get too many bodies out on board, because especially they need multiple rested bodies to get a lot of their effects. Okay. Looks like we countered.
Countered out to save it. All right. Good call on Cam's side. He's not going to be able to attack with his leader this turn, but we can get out a couple of characters if he has the right ones for this one. Uchiha says, would have been shorter if I had listened to me and just played one game. That's fair. We've had a lot of quick games lately. We've had a lot of the Bella Bettys out there that have just been like, if you blink, you miss it. And someone's like, I went to the bathroom break. What happened? And it was like, dude, you just missed 2 matches. Bella Betty just swung for game. We had one so fast I legitimately thought about putting it on TikTok because I thought it would fit the parameters of the 3-minute warning. You know what I mean? Not too often you get a match you can just immediately put to TikTok. That's something else I feel like I'm severely lacking in this short content. We'll get there one of these days. All right, massive swing here for the Lim at 6.
Yep.
It's going into life. Got the 2K. Gonna use leader ability to ramp out 1. Get out the Graceful Charity.
Now, yep. Just
draw 3, discard 2.
Deck.
We'll see if he has anything to use for that 2 Dawn. Might just be an awkward hand, just based on the fact that Marcus locked the leader for this turn. Another one of those secret additive bonus of that Arlong ability, where it's like you just have to play this awkward situation where you had it lined up for like I'm swing 7 and I'll have this ability. Here's Lim. All right, starting off strong here. At least we're gonna get 2 restands. And passing back. With 1 open, maybe he has Deadman Game. Let's hope. Get some value from it. Because it is a 3K counter, too.
Only to leader.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to be trying to go board as much as possible here, I would think.
Agreed. So we'll see the Arlong probably going into the NL here. A matchup we've never been able to see in the manga or anime. Shame. Just kidding. Uchiha says... Oh,
that
sorry.
would be 1 fried fish, all right?
Yeah, right. Homie, hello, Pie. Welcome back, homie. I appreciate to see you. We're in round 1 of this 4 matchup here. We have awesome packs to give away. 1 hit potentially left.
Okay, we have leader effect, swing 6, and then restand the Arlong, swing 7 with the Arlong again.
Yeah. So this would be a great place for Deadman's Game if he has it. See? Came up here. Got rid of the Enel. Now he has this attack. We're going to see if we're going to use it. And there it is. Deadman's Game for the save. All right.
Now we're playing Weevil.
Weevil to draw a card. Interesting. So even with the Fishman package, you play the Weevil?
Usually Weevil is not played in this deck.
Okay. Marcus has like the weirdest brain sometimes.
Weevil was played when this deck was a Warlord focused deck.
Yeah.
But I usually do not see Weevil played in this deck.
With Jinbei gone, what's the point, right? Because this was just a nice little Jinbei additional.
And it's a 6K body that if you're playing off of Mihawk.
Okay, that's fair. Absolutely.
Yeah, but the OP13 build isn't even Fishman focused. The Fishman build is also a dated build of the deck. Now it's more Supernova focused.
That's fair. All right, Marcus's turn. I believe. Nope, it's still Cam's turn here. We're gonna see what he does with this. Tapping 3. Looks like we're gonna maybe activate leader ability. No, tapping 5. Or separating. Separating the piles. It looks like. Here's our first big swing here. 7. Gets a 2. So I imagine that was at Arlong.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have to wager. I would have just put 1
Another
under
2.
if we're going into Arlong.
Yeah.
And then we could have put 2 under there, and that would have gotten 3 cards out of hand instead of just the for the same amount of Dawn instead of just the 2.
All right, and Cam comes out with a Sabo and the Lim restander.
Lim restand, Lim restand,
And then Lim.
Yep.
So at least now countering the downside that is to play Lim. Now all characters are restood.
Okay, swinging 7.
It's like Marcus might be trying to race. What do you think?
I mean, there's nothing else you're doing at this point. You can't swing
Doesn't he have
forward.
resters?
I mean, I'm not even sure.
I thought he did have a couple resters, which is why I was making the comment. I was like, I think he could play some cards out there.
I mean, we have 4 swings on board. We just used 1.
Yeah.
So we actually do have like potentially threatening lethal, like unlikely to be lethal, but at
It
least
is threatening.
we also have Marcus has also not taken a single hit this game,
That's fair.
so it's
And-
unlikely he's dead on the crackback. And if he can put himself, ooh, that Kozbora is actually kind of scary here because we could play that out and kill the evil Lim if we really wanted to.
Might be the play.
It is getting rid of a 2K in hand, but we have the Dawn for it. And Evil Lim is just a really good card, and getting rid of it is not bad. Just swinging a 6 here.
6, asking for 2, gets it with Anami. Here comes 6 again.
Okay, yep, 6,
Using leader ability.
restand the Arlong.
Arlong coming in again for 7. Cam
Get the block.
got the block.
Playing
Arlong.
Arlong.
Block the
freeze
leader.
The leader.
Extends his turn. He really only has to worry about the Sabo swing maybe
Doesn't
in
the
the Lim.
Arlong need a discard? Doesn't the Arlong need a discard to use its effect?
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look this up.
Looking like Cam's gonna prioritize the leader ability, but I wouldn't do that. Just oh, okay. So it's just gonna be the restand blocker here for Dolphamingo. Makes sense. See how he sequences the rest of this for attacks here. Leader's not gonna be able to swing, but he can swing with the Lim and a Sabo. Maybe the other Lim if he's feeling that dicey. It's a large investment. Kinetic Carnage, welcome back. Good to see you.
Yeah, you have to trash a card for the Arlong's effect, so Marcus failed to pay a cost on a card.
You have upset the great Tony Chopper, Marcus. You must pay the price.
He has to cut up another pack.
Yeah. Oh God, no! Why? Why would you do that? Why?
If he wins again, he has to cut the pack again.
Stop! I just now recovered from the heart attack from the last one. There's a legitimate potential for a manga in here, my very first manga ever, and you want me to cut, like, have the chance that he would cut up a potentially $12,000 card. Like,
He just won't.
it's just,
You have to have faith in your friend.
that's
You've watched
fair.
enough shonen anime that
Wait,
tonight
he
you
didn't
have to
discard
believe
these. Hey, maybe we preemptively. He's attacking the leader. He didn't activate the leader. He didn't activate the ability.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
He just attacked the leader.
Okay.
So we are the ones that messed up this. He did not screw up. Rescinding the Tony Chopper crying meme, Marcus was playing fair. He let the leader attack here. Cadet Card says, haven't played One Piece in ages. Ishu's still the GOAT?
We have not seen a single Isho person.
I know. But you know who Cadet Carnage is, all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot his name, but I know who he is.
Yes. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Sad to your friends out there, the ones you've made. And I can't wait till you finally get back. Let me contact me. You have my personal phone, man. Contact me when you can. I'd love to see you. Or hear from you at least. And hear how things are going. I'm sure you got some stories. You have no friends, Mike. My butt. I have been in the military. I know better. Uchiha says, I say open the pack. See if it's 20k cards is there. If it doesn't, then he has to cut it open. Okay. All right. That's a little bit fair, right? At least stops me.
If we didn't have to do it, so.
Yeah. Here comes 7.
He didn't. The leader attacked, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
He just played it out to get the body out.
Oh, there we go. Judgment.
-3.
3 and
-2.
3. 2. Is it? I thought it was 3 and 3.
Or 3 and 3, yeah.
Yeah. So we got
Okay, swing.
Arlon that's basically not going to
7.
swing.
I mean, we have a lot of Dawn, actually.
We could restand or bounce the. Okay, no, he's going to get a different route. I was going to say we could have just restood the Arlon. Or rebounced the Arlon to hand, right? And then restood the Arlon.
There's another 2K.
Because he's not going to be using it to swing with anyways.
Yeah, but we're getting more value out of the Searcher and more counter out of the Searcher as well.
That's fair. Alright, so that's to deal with the 7. On attack here. 2 life left is Cam. Looks like he's tapping more Dawn. Nope, is it? Alright, here we go. And another 7 coming back in. Will this connect? Gets the block.
Block, which, that's good.
Yeah. Make sure he can stay alive just a little bit longer at 1 and see if he can put off an offensive play here.
Okay, we're going to do that, and that has Character Rush, so we can just go into the...
Yes, got all the counter out of hand. So good cleanup, good sequencing from Marcus here. Got all the counter out of hand to make sure it was a little bit harder to defend that Lim card that was kind of the engine of the deck, if you will. Or a piece of the engine, so... Now, Cam is going to have to start attacking with a 1 cost if he wants to have some of those abilities go off here. Tapping on 10, looks like it's going to be...
Shanks.
Shanks. Restanding 10. We'll see how he navigates this turn. Now has a full opportunity to swing big, but if I'm him, I'm going board. What do you think?
Yeah, we need to not die. So I would swing with the 1 cost Lim first so we could get the draw off the Sabo, and then just... Or we could even load up the Lim, like put 5 under the Lim. Swing into the Zoro. Okay, we're
10 into
okay.
Arlong here.
Yep. Yeah, just swing.
Lim just to get the arrested. Yep. And 8 into life. 9.
Yeah, 9. 9 into life. I would have gone into board here.
Yeah. I don't know if I really like having too many extra.
Freed on open.
Okay, so we could have another Judgment of Hell in hand. He's got 3 open.
Judgment of Hell in a Dead Man's Game. This is 4 swings.
Marcus looking for search, trying to see if he can potentially find another answer for this current board state here. Maybe get some extra 2Ks. Going for a blocker. All right. Smart, just in case he can't win this turn. He does have an out to make sure that he can get some
swinging 7
protection.
Ooh, taking.
Okay.
Swinging 7.
7.
Countering. Swinging 7.
Getting 2. No, doesn't have it.
That's game.
That is gonna be game. Marcus taking it down with the blue-green Sanji. Interesting. All right. And that is round 1 of this matchup. Marcus coming back for his old school, bringing back his Fishman version of the blue-green Sanji Zoro deck. What do you guys think? I thought it was a fun match.
Yeah.
It's a good time. All right, we're going to get into round 2. Stay tuned. We got to reset up the board. We'll be really quick on this break, guys. Don't worry. Got to set up the board, get the wheel caught up. Take your chances. ! Join if you want your chance to win one of these 2 free packs. At the end of the stream, we have 3 rounds left. Awesome matches coming your way. Bello Betty is back in the mix. So we'll see it. We're going to have a blink and you miss it kind of matchup.
Play something else, please.
Sai, play what you love. You live! You live, Sai!
Sai, if you wanted to play what you love, you would play Buggy.
You do what you like. You do what you like and you live!
I didn't get to play what I loved because I got paired against you on Roger.
I'm sorry. You can technically still play it. It's just gonna be a miserable experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. You live!
I don't love it.
We'll be right back. And that's gonna do it for this round. If you've been here this long, hit the like and subscribe button. Help us out. We're a growing channel and just trying to get out as many TCGs and coverage for you guys at home. Brought to you mostly by the people you're seeing scroll over here, my Patreons. The ones that help me fund and do everything I can to try to expand this channel to cover multitudes of different TCGs that you are seeing here. You like the one you're watching now? That's great. We also have other things that you might like. From a broad spectrum of the Bondi to the new League of Legends, Riftbound games, and other independents like Alpha Clash. We like to cover as many games here, and I love all these TCGs. Most of the time I take part in. If you guys are liking this content, though, please help us grow, help us get into the point where we can improve our quality of content for you, and get to the point where you guys really get the product that you deserve. Thank you for being here, as always. This is going to be it for today. I hope to see you in the next video. That might be listed up here. I don't know, editor, can you help me out?